Good evening. So for my lesson for preschoolers, we're actually going to be talking about water. That is our theme. The activity is going to be will it sink or float? I've actually done this activity with my students before in my VPK classroom. So the setting is we're going to have 17 children, 3 to 5-year-olds, with 6 of them being VPK students. I believe that this lesson will be beneficial for the group of learners because it's going to explain, for one, a recap about water, which is our theme, and it's also going to educate them and explain the difference between sinking and floating. It's also going to give them the opportunity to be very hands-on. And because of this, the fact that my group of learners are very visual and hands-on, this it definitely justifies why I'm doing it this way. I will allow them to come up one by one to try different items and ask them to predict, because they do know the definition of predict and prediction, and they're going to see which items of theirs will sink or float. The benchmark that this is going to hit would be under language and literacy. It's benchmark B. Shows understanding by answering factual questions and responding appropriately to what is said. My objectives for this lesson would be for my students to learn and understand the difference between an item sinking or floating, and that is what it's going. The objective that's going to be achieved by the end of this lesson is that they will understand if an item will sink or float. The materials I will need to prepare ahead of time are a big plastic clear tub, clean water items such as a rubber duck, Lego, plastic play food, fake insects, etc. And I will prepare all of that beforehand. So the outline step-by-step process of this lesson will be, for the first thing, to remind the students excuse me, of our theme, which is we're talking about water. We're learning about water. I will ask them first if they know what sink or float means, and then we will go over what it means. I will show them an example, and then at the end I will allow them to be hands-on and allow them to choose one item, and I will let them one by one see which item sinks and which floats. I will also ask them the prediction and make a chart based off of their predictions. The closure, how I feel, how will I reflect in this lesson to inform my future teachings? I will observe to see how well this goes, and whatever goes well, whether it's the hands-on part or the chart, I will implement those strategies in future lessons.